Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Horned Frogs taking on the Giants. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Chase Burns. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ted Williams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
Just missed.
Inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The wind and the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swings and misses at the break. Ball in the dirt.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soler makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, on the hill here today, Tanner Houck.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Gage Workman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single, and he can't come up with it.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one
Ball
just
1.
misses, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No
Workman
ball, 2
over at
strikes.
first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. So up next, Don Baylor. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Oh, right to the backstop. Safe at second.
He's safe.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the corner for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game.
Good 2-strike hitting right there. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Just
that ball
missed.
went out.
2 outs with a runner at third. There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here comes Bryce Harper. Burns back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Harper, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now here is Ricky Henderson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Safe. And the drop third strike extends the inning. Next to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. That one's upstairs, ball one. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Nope.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now two on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Wade Boggs now.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he blows that one by him at 100. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. Bottom of the inning, Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Leading off for San Francisco, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Just missed.
Outside.
Fouled off left side.
Aye.
The other way, and he beats the shift, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Bobby Grich. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Runner at first with no outs here. And a sac bunt here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And that's fouled off. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So 2 down now. And here is Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. Soler on at second with 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. And down on strikes. Back here in Denver, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be Ted Williams. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball is outside. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed. His spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And that should quiet this home crowd, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fly to left his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So Harper stands in. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 2-1. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Breaking ball inside. 3-1. That one at triple digits.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. That misses. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. There's the strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-2. That one the other way. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Gage Workman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first. Great pick. And now the DH, Logan O'Hoppe, struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone,
outside.
and the count is even 2-2. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now batting, Mike Trout. Pitch in the dirt.
One, no
ball
strike.
1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that.
He's going to have to make
I got
sure
a
that he
ball,
stays
1 strike.
patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That
Ball
one
2.
missed. And
We
there's a
got
ball.
full count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the 4th. So now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch, and he just misses.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at bats in that way. Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan,
That's foul.
and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Out.
The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. So up next, Ted Williams. And takes low for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. That's inside.
In.
That one's in there. Now 2-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Count.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your...
Nick Lodolo gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Merrill in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Fastball for a strike. One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
Aye.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2
To
strikes.
third. Tag. Got him.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Don Baylor. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's ball 2.
And that one missing low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missing there. And now 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
No, that's low.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's hard hit on the line. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Soler now at the plate is he swings through strike 1. Now 1-1. Foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Harper now.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
He was late there, strike 1. Lodolo, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Altuve up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That one off the mark. Now 2-0. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He is struck out and he is walked.
Nope. Ball one.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Foul ball there. Line drive and foul ball. Harper, the lead runner, out at second. Altuve over at first with one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The throw to first. That takes care of Boggs. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Houck back to work. 0-1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Next pitch is downstairs.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Way high. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Williams gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Moore, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. And we're back. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch swinging.
Gonna really need to hang in
0-1.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. The other way. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Merrill stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That catches the outside corner, and a count now even up. Smoked into left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one. And now it's even up. Turner at second. Merrill on at first with 2 down. Off the plate inside. 2-1. Inside just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2.
First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Jose Altuve digs in now. And that is out of play. Two outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's 5-1.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
Hunter Green will take over here. Now Ricky Henderson. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop. Gage Workman. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
High fly ball, right field. Williams on the move. And a quick out, number 1. And next is the designated hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 2 in this one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Williams makes the grab, 2 away now. Here's Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, and he is down. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Side. That's ball 2.
That
3-2.
one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't.
Oh, that got him.
That ball hit him.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Don Baylor. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him. In this one. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Napoli. And there's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters
0-1.
early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Fly ball down the line. Henderson moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Green back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Bringing the cheese on that
0-1's
one.
the count.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock
One
right
ball,
here,
1
that
strike.
pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board. Just
Swings through it for the K. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich.
Second baseman, Bobby Grich.
And that's
Ball
down
1,
and
no
away.
strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now Christian Moore. Got it started a little too early. Strike
0-1's the
1.
count.
And there's a foul ball. What a stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now Taylor Ward. And that one
Ball
just
inside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to
He's
first. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 9th, and now Pudge Rodriguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's
0-1's
perspective,
the
that's
count.
a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Baylor steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. And misses
1-1.
inside. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom 9. And now Gage Workman. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Henderson going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Logan O'Hoppe the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
0-2 is the count.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Mike Trout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, just about to hit that century
0-2.
mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch
Nope, that's
inside.
inside.
Now 1-2. This could end it. That one misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Strike two.
No surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit right there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
That's in. Ball 2.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Adley Rutschman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Colton Cowser stands in now and watches strike 1. Rutschman at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And here is Gage Workman. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And now here is Logan O'Hoppe. And that one sliced foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Mike Trout. Hit in the air left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And that is a big first out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Base hit. One run in already. Safe. He beats it. It's 2-2.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Mike Napoli. Ground ball up the middle. Makes a sliding stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Mullins makes the play, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, and here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Pivetta back to work. That's in there. That's strike one.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. That's in there, and that is strike one. And he drops it down the third baseline, and it goes just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And a big swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings and misses.
Is the count.
0-2.
Ball one.
Tied up here in the early
1 ball,
going.
2 strikes the count.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. And that one sliced foul. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the right fielder, Taylor Ward. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. In for a strike. 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out swinging his first time. And the sweeper misses. One out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. 2 down.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Back here at Coors Field. And the batter now, Gage Workman. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe finds its way through base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Swings through that.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
The 1-2. That one missed. Runner at first with no outs here.
2 strikes.
That's outside. Full count, 3-2. Move to first. O'Hoppe back on a dive. Stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Don Baylor. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3. Back here in Denver, on to the 4th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Strike 1.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. The Orioles down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Napoli. First pitch misses.
Outside.
Fought off foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just off the outside edge.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So up next, Jorge Soler. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Bobby Grich will hit next.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And that's a great play for the out. Now at the plate, Christian Moore. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Holiday throws to first. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Gary Sanchez. Pivetta back to work. Just off the inside edge. Sanchez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Napoli gathers, throws to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Bunting for a hit. Gets it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. Fouled off. He was late. And that drops in for a strike. Cuts and misses. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward. That one out to right. Cowser sizes this one up. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in for the out. One down. And now the shortstop, Gage Workman. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. O'Neill tracks it down for the out. So now the DH spot, Logan O'Hoppe. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the 2nd round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Selby.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered Mullins. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Don Baylor. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Napoli. He's already homered here in this one.
Runner, yes.
Runner on the go. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His 2nd home run of The game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. Next to hit, Jorge Soler. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-2. Andrew Kittredge on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's going to be Bobby Grich.
Nope.
And the
Ball
pitch
1.
a little bit low, ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Hey!
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On the ground to third. Quips it to Mountcastle. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And that's too high.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Ward sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Gary Sanchez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Mullins at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And add another. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Taylor Ward. That one outside.
That's a ball.
1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now. Now, Gage Workman. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Ball one.
Hoppy at the plate and takes high there. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. First and second, one out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Don Baylor. First offering, and it just misses. Workman on second. Ohapi at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Liner, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 8-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And it's through for a hit. Ohapi around third. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Rich in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slice down the right side. Down the line. Cowser towards the line. Long run, tracks it down. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Mountcastle in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swings and misses. That's strike one. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Westberg at first, one gone. Next offering is down low.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he chases that one. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Christian Moore. Baker back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side, but that rolls foul. Up and in, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Outside. And that is ball 1. Baker, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Look,
swing and a ball hammered left field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Next is the designated hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cowser makes the grab. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now 12-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one ripped, but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That
One
one
ball,
misses in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time.
He's out.
And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's the catch. Adley Rutschman. That one missing
That's
inside. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And the Orioles down to their final out. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That one misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
One ball, one
So
strike.
impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way. Just about ready to roll. And our pitcher in this game, Roki Sasaki.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, but it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hauls it in for the out. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Just missed.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on
Ball
Devers.
one, no strike.
He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
It's a strikeout, and the famous splitter from Roki does the trick. Runner takes off. There's the
That's
ball.
off the plate.
No throw, safe at second. Durant stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Workman jumps, throws, and it beats him. What a play. And we're back. And today's starter, Cutter Crawford.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Into the second deck it goes. It's 1-0. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 2-0. So digging in, Gage Workman. Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. An absolute smash to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 3-0. And the batter now, Don Baylor. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Throws it away. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Here's a tapper towards short. Bregman. Over to first.
He's out.
Now 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball. That to right. Abreu. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Alex Bregman. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. In there at the knees. 0-1. Rafaela measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. In the air, out towards left center. Duran sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and there's one down. So up next, Christian Moore.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
There's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Mike Yastrzemski. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down at the plate. Logan O'Hoppe. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Out to short, a dive, nice stop to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Gage Workman. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. In the dirt, blocked. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. 2 outs, nobody on. And now batting, Mike Trout. Out towards left center. Rafaela should have this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Sasaki back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Sasaki ready to fire now. This one chopped to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Nope.
That
Ball
just
one.
misses, and it's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. Base is empty, one away. Now here is Connor Wong. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a strike to Devers. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Now batting Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Don Baylor. Just missed. Whitlock. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And another ball.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. To third. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now Mike Napoli. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short. Bregman. Tosses to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two down, base is empty. Jorge Soler now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. Hammered, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Hit weakly on the ground. Handles, throws to first. That's the end. Start of the fourth, and now it's Alex Bregman. Back to the mound. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's in there. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So 2 down now, and here is Ceddanne Rafaela. First time up, he grounded to third. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these
0-1's
guys
the
putting
count.
together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate. He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1.
Out.
Back to first,
Got it.
double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. 2 outs, base is empty. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite
that's
field,
it.
and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Duran pulls that one down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Story now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Rips that one center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Jarren Duran. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's (6-4). Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
Pulls that one foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success.
And he got him. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And here's the first baseman, Don Baylor. 1 for 2. In the air, right side, Abreu. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And here is Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That's towards center. Rafaela under this one. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Right side, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. So digging in, Bobby Grich. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Sasaki back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Strike 3. Sasaki gets the strikeout. Now it's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike 1. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Check swing, and he went.
Ball,
and the count even at 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida digs in now.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now pitching.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short, Workman. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Kelly.
Number 76.
Moore up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So the lineup flips over. Mike Yastrzemski now at the plate. That one hit to right. Abreu makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Hey.
Over to first, and he saved. That one
Counts
not
1-0.
close. 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Abreu snags it, and there are 2 down. Gage Workman, the next to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a van down by the river. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-4. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a van down by the river. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 11-4. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today. With the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Napoli. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Baylor, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Backdoor breaking ball
1-1.
just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call.
Runner on the go again. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now snap throw to first.
On the
Ow!
back. He's out.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt.
0-2 the
Michael
count.
Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Nope.
Well, some people say you and the Philly
1 ball, 2
Fanatic
strikes,
kind of have
count.
some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Right through there for a strike. Would they pay you?
No,
0-1.
absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Yeah, the
That's
1-2
ball 2.
misses to even the count.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Wong. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
And now the
0-1.
count is even. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side. Tosses to first, and they got him. Here's Rafael Devers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Called strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Jorge Soler. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. The relay to second.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
0-1's the count.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off. Man at second. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Digging in, Christian Moore. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to Casas. And that is the back here in Denver. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that one upstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swinging a foul straight back. Just off the inside edge. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Workman. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Bregman to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So now the DH spot, Logan O'Hoppe. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Look out!
Yep, that got
and
him.
It hit
Take your
him.
base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gage Workman. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Story for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Yoshida batting with 1 down takes a strike.
That's a ball.
The Red Sox with a lot
1
of
ball,
ground to
1
make
strike.
up here at the top of the 9th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
No
The
balls,
Red
2
Sox
strikes.
down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by